Welcome back to our channel. Today we're embarking on another exciting exploration of the longest countries on this planet, where geography, history, and culture converge. Before we continue, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit that like button. The elongated morphology of certain nations often results from a blend of diverse factors that have influenced their territorial boundaries throughout history. Geological formations, like mountain ranges and coastlines, can significantly impact a country's shape, evident in Chile's elongated stretch along the Andes Mountains and Pacific coastline. Similarly, historical events such as colonization and territorial disputes have shaped the elongated boundaries of countries like Italy, with its narrow peninsula extended from the Alps to the Mediterranean Sea. Strategic considerations for resource access and advantageous positioning have also played a role, as seen in the elongated shape of countries like Vietnam, which extends from the mountainous north to the coastal south. Economic activities and environmental factors further contribute to this phenomenon. For instance, Indonesia's elongated archipelago encompasses diverse topography and climates, reflecting its rich natural resources and ecosystems. Let us check out some long countries sitting on the world map. Chile. The unique shape of Chile, spanning over 4,300 kilometers along South America's west coast, is more than just a geographical feature. It's a fundamental aspect that has profoundly shaped the nation's identity, history, and development. Its elongated profile, characterized by its narrow width averaging only about 177 kilometers from east to west, sets it apart and gives Chile a distinct geographical identity. This elongated shape has significant implications for various aspects of Chilean life. The extensive coastline is perhaps one of the most striking features of Chile's shape. It hugs the Pacific Ocean and extends from the arid Atacama Desert in the north to the rugged fjords and glaciers of Patagonia in the south. This coastal orientation has been pivotal in shaping Chile's history and economy. With such a vast, expansive coastline, fishing, maritime trade, and port cities have played crucial roles in the country's economic development. The ocean has been both a source of livelihood and a gateway to international trade and commerce, influencing the country's interactions with the rest of the world. Furthermore, the presence of the Andes Mountains running along Chile's eastern border forms a natural barrier that separates it from neighboring countries like Argentina and Bolivia. This geographical feature has not only provided protection, but has also shaped Chile's climate, creating diverse ecosystems and landscapes. From the arid desert regions of the north to the lush temperate rainforests of the south, the Andes have contributed to the country's environmental richness and biodiversity. The unique shape of Chile also presents both challenges and opportunities in terms of infrastructure, transportation, and governance. Establishing efficient connectivity across a vast and elongated territory is a monumental task. However, overcoming these challenges has fostered a sense of unity and national identity among Chileans. Despite the geographical diversity and distance, they share common experiences and face similar environmental conditions, contributing to a cohesive national identity. Brazil. But is Chile unequivocally the longest country in the world, or might another nation lay claim to this distinction? Picture two nations, each stretching their territorial arms from the northern heavens to the southern reaches. One might assume the elongated Chile to be the champion of north-south expanse, but here lies the twist. In this tale of terrestrial lengths, a challenger emerges. Enter Brazil, the behemoth of the Americas, with a surprising secret tucked within its borders. As the mysteries unravel, it becomes clear, while Chile boasts its grandeur, Brazil quietly claims the crown of north-south supremacy, stretching further than its slender sibling. Let us venture forth, unraveling this enigma of earthly dimensions. Brazil is indeed the longest country in terms of north-south distance, measuring approximately 4,378 kilometers from its northernmost point to its southernmost point. The distance spans a range of about 39 degrees of latitude. In comparison, Chile stretches over approximately 4,270 kilometers from its extreme south to its extreme north, covering approximately 38.4843 degrees of latitude. Therefore, Brazil holds the title of the longest country from north to south in the world, surpassing Chile in this aspect. Argentina. Argentina boasts a significant longitudinal span stretching approximately 3,650 kilometers from its westernmost point in Mendoza province to its easternmost point in Buenos Aires. Argentina's landscape varies dramatically from west to east. In the west, the towering Andes Mountains dominate the skyline, offering breathtaking vistas and serving as a natural border with Chile. As we move eastward, the land gradually slopes downward into the fertile plains of the Pampas region, known for its extensive grasslands and agricultural productivity. Finally, reaching the easternmost point in Buenos Aires, we encounter the vast expanse of the Atlantic coast with its sandy beaches and bustling port cities. This geographical diversity sets the stage for Argentina's wide range of climates, each with its own unique characteristic. In the west, the Andes creates a rain-shadow effect, resulting in arid and semi-arid conditions in regions such as Mendoza and San Juan. Moving eastward, the climate becomes more temperate, with mild winters and warm summers prevailing in the Pampas region. Along the Atlantic coast, the climate is influenced by ocean currents, leading to relatively mild temperatures year-round. Argentina's diverse geography has also shaped its cultural and ethnic landscape. In Buenos Aires and other urban centers, European influence is strong, particularly from Spanish and Italian immigrants who have contributed to Argentina's rich cultural heritage. However, indigenous communities such as the Mapuche and Quechua still maintain their traditions in the Andean region of the West. Additionally, there are vibrant Afro-Argentine communities, particularly in cities like Buenos Aires and Rosario, reflecting Argentina's history of African slavery. Russia. Now we have Russia, whose immense longitudinal extent is approximately 10,000 kilometers, making it the longest country in the world from west to east. The vast longitudinal span of Russia results in a wide variety of geographical features. In the west, near Kaliningrad, lie the flat plains of European Russia. Moving eastward, the landscape transitions through the Ural Mountains, marking the traditional boundary between Europe and Asia. Beyond the Urals, Siberia dominates, with its vast taiga forests, tundra regions, and remote mountain ranges like the Altai and Sayan. Finally, in the Far East, near the Bering Strait, Russia's territory includes the Kamchatka Peninsula, known for its volcanic activity in the coastal regions along the Pacific Ocean. But Russia's diversity doesn't end with its geography. It extends to its climate as well. In the west, a temperate climate prevails, characterized by warm summers and cold winters. As one moves eastward, the climate becomes increasingly continental, with more extreme temperature fluctuations between summer and winter. In Siberia, winters can be bitterly cold, with temperatures plunging far below freezing, while summers can be relatively warm. In the Far East, the climate is influenced by oceanic currents, resulting in milder winters and cooler summers along the Pacific coast. Russia's vast longitudinal extent is also reflected in its cultural and ethnic diversity. The western regions, including cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg, have been historically influenced by European culture. As one moves eastward, this population becomes more diverse, with numerous ethnic groups inhabiting Siberia and Russian Far East. Indigenous peoples such as the Yakuts, Evenks, and Chukchi have inhabited these regions for centuries, each with their own unique languages, traditions, and ways of life. Norway. Norway stands as a striking example of an elongated country stretching over 1,700 kilometers from north to south, while maintaining a width of only a couple of hundred kilometers at its broadest point. This elongated shape is primarily attributed to Norway's rugged topography, characterized by towering mountain ranges, deep fjords, and an intricate coastline. In the north, the country extends well above the Arctic Circle, encompassing the vast expanse of the Arctic wilderness. As we journey southward, Norway's landscape transitions into the lush forests, picturesque valleys, and serene lakes of the interior regions. Along its western coast, the famous Norwegian fjords carve deep into the land, creating a dramatic coastline that adds to the country's elongated silhouette. Historically, Norway's elongated shape has played a crucial role in its development, influencing transportation networks, trade routes, and cultural interactions. Despite its elongated form, Norway's geography has also contributed to its economic prosperity, with abundant natural resources, including oil and gas reserves in the North Sea, supporting the nation's economy. Indonesia. Now let's turn our attention to the captivating archipelago of Indonesia, comprising thousands of islands scattered across the equator in Southeast Asia. The archipelago stretches over 5,000 kilometers from west to east, making it one of the longest archipelagos in the world. This elongated shape is primarily due to its location along the tectonic boundary known as the Ring of Fire, where the Indo-Australian plate meets the Eurasian plate. Because of geological processes such as volcanic activity and tectonic movements, Indonesia's islands vary in size, shape, and topography. One notable example of a long Indonesian island is Sumatra, which stretches approximately 1,700 kilometers from its northernmost tip to its southernmost point. Sumatra is known for its diverse landscapes, ranging from lush rainforests and towering mountains in the interior to coastal plains and pristine beaches along the coast. Similarly, Sulawesi, another elongated island, extends over 1,800 kilometers from north to south. Sulawesi is renowned for its unique shape, resembling an orchid or an octopus, and its rich biodiversity, including endemic species found nowhere else on Earth. The elongated shape of Indonesian islands has significant implications for the country's geography, climate, and cultural diversity. The diverse topography, ranging from volcanic peaks to coastal lowlands, contributes to a wide range of climates and ecosystems across the archipelago. This diverse geography supports a rich array of flora and fauna, including iconic species such as the orangutan in Borneo and the Komodo dragon in Komodo Island. With this, we end. This is Tubegeo. Remember to show your support by tapping that like button, becoming a part of our ever-growing community by subscribing and turning on notifications to stay in the loop for our upcoming adventures.